Well, hello, and welcome back. It's a very wet, rainy Thursday here in Purple Poppy Land today. It's absolutely disgusting out there. Anyway, enough moaning about the weather. We're on Marguerite Miller Challenge. We are on week 10. So we need something related to sport. Well, I've got this page from one of the vintage books that I've got, and it's all about making golf balls. So we've got 6 lovely little pictures there that we can use. A gate or a fence. Well, I've got these fantastic die cuts that my daughter gave me, so we can use one of those. A line of poetry or a song. There we go. A sticky note. And some numbers. Now, I did think that for the numbers, I would probably use this die cut here. And while I was digging out that die cut, I found this like book plates. Yes, sorry. So I found this book plate as well. So maybe we will use that. And we need to think about our second page. When I started doing this book, I thought it was going to be a really good idea to, you know, do the double page spread. And I find there are weeks that it works and there are weeks that it doesn't. It's very, very bizarre. So, let's get on with this. So, maybe the answer is that this is our second page. We've got our poetry here. We could make that perhaps the centre of our page. I don't know what we do with this. Unless we sort of, I'm finding, I don't know if my mojo's going a little bit, but I'm finding that these clues are getting more and more random, and I'm struggling to find some cohesion to build, you know, a picture. As I say, I don't know if it's me. Look at that though, that's awesome, isn't it? But of course everything's white on white, which is why I feel like we need, well, that one's a gate. Sorry, that's a gate, that's a fence. I feel like we need a different colour. So we're going to get some background colour on here first of all, I think. And as that page has got, this post-it has got orange in it, I think we're going to try and find an orangey page. Now, I suppose packing paper, whilst it's not orange, does bring in a bit of a browny tone, doesn't it? And then I could maybe look and see, I had some orange dyed papers. Oh, look what I've just found staring at me on my shelf. Look at this. The only thing is, this is card. It's going to make it really stiff, but it's also very bright, isn't it? I think, I'm trying to match that up, of course. Now, these came out of, I think it's Dovecraft. They do a box of card. I think it's something like 72 sheets, and they're all varying colours to mix and match with you know, card packs that they do. So the idea is you've always got like a background. Right, so you heard me move my chair. I've got up, I've got my Sizzix, and if we are going to have this orange card, we need some kind of activity going on it. So let's look. Oh, should we go for foreign? Let's have a post-it. So I'm basically just going to tear off, I don't know what that is, about 5 inches, give or take. I'm going to pop my card in there, or would it be better over it? It might actually be better over it, because then we can... And I do like, I must admit, when I'm embossing, I do like, if I can, to emboss card, because I find that sometimes paper can just tear through. So sorry for the joggles. Right, so we've got that one. Got that one done. You can see, and we can run some colour over that. And then maybe we could have this rosy type one as well. This is not where I thought I was going with this. It's interesting, isn't it? Oops, now I've pulled my handle off. Oh, that one's not going through. I have to take one off. Is it going to go through now? No. See, I do find it's very bizarre. This thing, you have to really fiddle with it and work out how many layers of what you need. That's better. That's going to do that. Okay, so we got 2 of them, and that's going to bring in some orange, isn't it? So I'm going to move all this out of the way. I'll just put it over the side. And we'll see how we can get on with that now. So, also I'm watching the clock because I need to go out. So, oh dear. Anyway, let's have a look at this. And bring all this back in. And we've got our 2 patterned pieces now. So, the first thing I'm going to do is pull these off as like rectangles, like so. So we've got that one, and then we've got this one. Okay, whoops, I think I've jogged the table. It's all going wrong over here, in case you hadn't noticed. Right, so we're going to have that. We're going to tear this piece off there. We're going to tear it off down there. That noise you can hear is Boo having a scratch. I think we're going to add this one. Look at the vibrancy on that. That is awesome. Okay. And then we can have our post-it note go in there. There are... I've actually put that down back to front. Let's go that way. There are numbers on here anyway, so we can go like that on there. That's a good start, I feel. And then I'm going to use the rose embossed one down on this corner. We'll have this piece of the packing paper up there. It's going to start to really become double. Now I haven't got another one of these, so I'm just going to, well I have, but it'll be upstairs in hubby's office, and if I'm honest, I can't be bothered to go running up there right now. So we're going to put that one on there. We're going to put this one up there. So we're sort of doing opposites that aren't completely right, if that makes sense. So I'm going to glue these in place because I know I'm happy with these. as always, I've gone stonking onto the project and not asked. Are you all happy, safe and well? Don't know what the weather's doing where you are, but it's absolutely disgusting here. I know I've already mentioned that, but it's how bad it is. It needs a double mention. Back to the project that I was doing, investigating whether or not there's a gremlin in this account. I see that there's a few of you that have found the new account now, which is interesting. I've got people messaging me saying it's coming up in their suggested. It's interesting, isn't it? And that site, whilst it hasn't got anywhere near the subscribers that we've got here, it has got only a few videos on it. But the videos are getting much more viewing than the ones here. And incidentally, since I raised that one, the subscriber number here has gone up, which is really interesting. So I'm carrying on with that project. I think I'm going to do it for at least 3 months to try and get like a good round collective of data, if that makes sense. And we'll see what the end result is. Okay, so there's our two main, turn you straight, there you go. There's our two main backgrounds. We need poetry, so let's tear this down there and build our poetry piece. And I feel like we've got really good layering going on here, so that makes me happy. I feel like the last few weeks have been a bit blur. I'm going to put that in the middle there, which means I potentially need to find another page for the other side. I like ones with titles. I'm going to do this one purely because the title is Green Away, and they are golf balls. And you have a golf green, don't you? Well, I think you do. I'm not very sporty, but I think you do. So I'm going to put this one down there. And obviously, as much as they're the same, I want to make them slightly different if I can. So this has got numbers on it. So we'll put the number die on that side. We'll maybe put a fence on one side and a gate on the other, because I've got several of those wonderful die cuts from my daughter. Like that. Okay. So this one go on the other side. Love that orange. Perhaps it's because it's so grey and miserable here at the moment that I've been pushed into using that lovely bright orange colour. Okay, pictures. So these are our golf ball making pictures. So there's our element of sport. Right, and these are actually Dunlop rubber. So I didn't realise golf balls were rubber, did you? I suppose if you're sport orientated you would have known that. This is that book that's got the fabulous paper in. Okay, so we think this one is probably going to go there. This one will go on the top. Maybe there. And that one is coming there. I wonder if we do... Do you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to pull off this making golf balls. And put this strip on one side. So let's glue our pictures on. I've moved it down because I want to see all the layers. And then this one goes there. I'm going to put that right across the bottom of this one. Oh, hang on. The only reason I'm thinking about changing my mind is because that picture's much lower. This one's further away. So, oh, there's a lot of shouting in the street. We're going to put that across there like that. And we're going to have a little look at our might put that one across there, and then whoops, that's beautiful, that one. No, that one there. Not on there. And then I feel like this top corner is a bit random, but we have got to get the number in, so we can put our number up there. I'm going to put the number on there, on the white, and then where did I put, there it is. See if that'll fit over. We can't get winding the rubber thread, that's annoying. And we can't quite get making golf balls. Oh, it's annoying, isn't it? We'll come back to that. Right, we need a book page to glue up this fence and this gate. So let's do this fence first of all. Bit of a nightmare because obviously there's more holes than paper really, but it is what it is. Whoops, I'm going to put that over there like so. Whoops. That's that one. Our numbers are going to get stuck onto this piece of torn off book page, and I'm just gonna tear that off there. And I'm thinking we've got quite a lot of white background there, so I might leave that and put that up there. I just think it's going to sit nicer up there. There you go, there's that one. I need to glue these gates up there. I don't know if it's the paper that's crooked or the gate, but anyway, I'm sure we've all had a crooked gate in our lifetime. Oh, does that fit? Look at that. It's going to fit over that green away. So, knitting needle, just poke out the little brad holes and glue that going to put it over there like that. That's out of the it's series 3, Tim Holtz series 3. I can't remember what it's called now. And there you go, we have week number 10. So, and then I think this is the perfect place for that to flap on. So we'll just tear this down a little bit because it's way too big, isn't it? It's way too much excess white on that. Put a little bit of inking around it because I'm sure I've been inking them up as we've been going along. Have I? Yes. So I don't know if anybody else is doing the 100-day project and how you're getting on with it. I'm on day 15 today, and I am enjoying it actually. My little bits of tea bag art, keeping me busy in the afternoons, and we'll pop that just on there so we've got our usual lift up like that. So there you go. There is week 10, incorporating something to do with sport, a gate or a fence, poetry, numbers, and a sticky note. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you found some joy and inspiration with that. Shall I move it down so you can see it all? There you go. Stay safe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.